Hello everyone, my name is Felix Hutabarat and I am currently a management undergraduate student at Universitas Sumatera Utara, Faculty of Economics and Business. So today, right now, I am honored to be given the opportunity to share my journey and my reflections on the MBKM internship program that I took part in from 3rd March to 3rd June 2025. So in this video, I will walk you through my internship experience at Abadi tax consulting firm, which is located in Medan. So Abadi is a well-established tax consulting firm with a long history of offering both tax-related services and also administrative legal assistance. So this opportunity has provided me with invaluable exposure to the real-world application of tax systems, and also in the context of business communication as well, and also even administrative management. So the MBKM program itself has been a turning point in how I perceive learning. So instead of being confined to classroom and textbooks, MBKM encourages me to actively immerse myself in professional settings, or you can say professional environments, which I connected theory with practice and also observation with participation. So my activities during the 3 months internship were not only technical but also strategic in nature. In accumulation, I was entrusted with processing and verifying for over 300 pupil records. So these records included a variety of data categories PPH 23, tax types, and also income classifications, and then gross income entries, or you can say object output, and also the amount of tax withheld, and also the detailed documentation surrounding those transactions, including proof numbers and also issuance dates. So the accuracy of these records was critical, not only for internal audits but also for legal and regulatory submission. And I also helped create monthly summaries for DPP and PPH 23, that two important components used for summarizing tax deductions and also reporting them to relevant authorities. So even though they may appear as spreadsheets to outsiders, these reports form the backbone of monthly tax documentations and are used for internal consistency checks before submission. And in addition to that, I handled the verification and input of more than 150 taxpayer email addresses into our internal Excel databases. So this was essential for science data with Cortex. Cortex is the Indonesian government's official tax reporting system for now, in most cases. And I often had to make judgment calls on whether a taxpayer's information aligned with our master data or needed adjustments, which taught me to balance independence with accountability. And I was also directly involved in generating billing codes and SPT unifikasi filings. So these steps represent the final output of the tax reporting cycle, where all input come together for payment and also legal declaration. Here, I learned the importance of system logic and also alignment between various documentation points. And another highlight was my assistance in preparing a business proposal intended to attract investors for a new branch of the firm planned in Jakarta. So this task pulled me into strategic thinking, understanding business feasibility, and also structuring content persuasively, and also aligning projections with investor expectations. So all in all, the tasks, all of the tasks were highly diverse and gave me a comprehensive view of what it means to work inside of consulting firm that much um, precisions with entrepreneurial mindset. Uh, yeah, that's it. And also, if we talk about the relevance to management studies, so this internship has profoundly aligned with the core principles of my management studies. Subjects like organizational behavior, managerial accounting, operations management, and even marketing found their place in real world relevance. So when managing large data sets or tracking tax submissions, I could apply what I learned about process optimization and resource planning. Moreover, it helped me to develop leadership traits such as making decisions independently while knowing when to ask for clarification. So it made me understand the role of management not just as planning or strategizing, but as execution under structured discipline. It also shed light on the ethical component of management. Like when you're handling taxpayer records, you're dealing with sensitive data. So it made me reflect on the importance of transparency, discretion, and professional responsibility, all of which are often mentioned in theory but experienced differently in practice. So yeah, that's it. That's for the relevance to my management studies in a comprehensive way. So next, the benefits and learning outcomes I've got. So to be honest, the benefits of this internship have been immense and multidimensional. So I became proficient with tools such as Cortex, Excel dashboards, and internal filing systems. But more than the technical, it sharpened my mindset. So it taught me how to approach a problem from multiple angles and how to remain efficient without sacrificing quality. So I improved in documentation and also compliance reading, internal communication, and perhaps most importantly, like a routine discipline. So often, internships are described as repetitive or overly mechanical, but I realized that repetition isn't boring when you understand the weight of each task. So the routine helped me internalize workflows that now feel second nature. And also socially, I appreciated the culture at Abadi tax consulting firm. It was pretty flexible and respectful. There was no micromanagement, but expectations were clear. So as a student intern, I felt treated with trust, and in return, I gave my full commitment to deliver consistently. So this experience built my confidence and taught me how to take initiative, especially in supportive environment. That's I think that's the benefits and the learning outcomes from what I've been doing in tax consulting firm from this tax consulting firm. Um, and also like the challenges I faced was like the adjusting technical tax terminology was one of the first challenges, like the acronyms, the forms, classifications, and compliance rules initially felt overwhelming. However, the key was repetition and mentorship. By the end of the first month, things started to click. I also struggled with data volume, which I reviewed hundreds of entries requires immense focus. So to manage this, I broke work into segments and also cross-checked by work frequently. So there were moments when a data inconsistency would cost me extra hours to resolve, but those moments were the most educational. Like they reminded me that real world mistakes carry real consequences. So that's what makes professional learning so powerful. That's challenges I faced during this internship. And suggestions for MBKM program. To be honest, the MBKM program, without a doubt, a valuable platform for Indonesian students, especially for me. Like, it bridges academia with industry and prepares me for future roles. So my suggestion will be to build more like the pre-internship briefing programs, perhaps, especially for technical placements. So in the context of taxation, when my previous when like I've done in this my internship, for example, taxation is a highly specific field. If students had a 1 week preparation course before entering the company, it will help align their expectations and also accelerate their onboarding. So also, clarity on assessment metrics and post-internship feedback will strengthen the program even more. So it will allow like interns to reflect on their journey, not just qualitatively but with structured guidance. That's, I guess, for the suggestion for the MBKM program. And suggestion for curriculum, like from my observation, the management curriculum could benefit from incorporating more real case simulations. If we had modules on e-filing systems, basic tax calculations, or documentation audit trails, it will empower students with more confidence. Like, management should not be separated from its like regulatory or compliance side. Business decisions always exist within legal and tax frameworks. So, equipping students with foundational exposure to these realities will prepare them better for leadership, entrepreneurship, and also consultancy roles. That's, I guess, for the suggestion for the curriculum. And also, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I have like the documentation. So while I'm doing my internship, here's some documentation. If you can see the photo of me doing the internship. So this is my mentor assisted me to do. I asked her for some tasks that I didn't know about. So she helped me to assist some complex problems, and she was very kind. That's one of my documentation. So yeah, that's my overall videos for my journey in my internship program. As a closing statement, to conclude, I would like to emphasize that the MBKM internship experience has been more than just a requirement. It has been a transformation for me. I now understand better how business operate, and also how professionals think, and how consistency and clarity can build trust in the workplace. So I am grateful at Abadi Tax Consulting Firm for the opportunity, and also to Universitas Sumatera Utara for supporting the MBKM vision. So I hope my story can inspire more students to embrace experimental learning. So yeah, which pretty crucial for us, especially in management student. So thank you for watching, and I wish you all success in your own MBKM journeys.